it absolutely blows my mind that all of a sudden it's such shame that Bobby's sitting up here and he's questioning science, because I guarantee you, if he was sitting here and he was going to be the Secretary of HHS underneath the former President Biden, which I enjoy saying former president, I would bet you that you guys would have his back 100% and enjoy the fact that he's questioning science. And would probably support his positions 100%, but because he's now on the Republican side, you guys have went way off the rail, and how dare he question science? My God, if we didn't question science, where would we be today?
That man is with me now, Oklahoma Senator and member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Senator Markwayne Mullin. Sir, not only do I love the fact that you're the only one, not the only one, you're like one of 5 in the Senate with an actual pulse, but 2, you do not hold back on these people.
No, and the only thing I regret asking is if we don't question science, I guess we would still be believing that men could have children, because underneath Rachel, the former assistant with HHS, remember, she couldn't define the difference between a man and a woman, and she was trying to convince the American people that a man could give birth. I don't really know how that's possible, but this is the type of science that we had underneath Biden for the last 4 years, and now they're saying that we shouldn't question science. It's ridiculous, Carl, and it's so ridiculous that they're actually challenging a guy that's doing something that we haven't done in a long time, is wanting to change HHS and what they're after right now, because we aren't a healthy society. We aren't improving. We're getting worse. Autism is at an all-time high. Obesity is at an all-time high. Right. We have farmers that are going out of business. We have serious concerns about the foods that we're consuming that other countries around the world aren't, and there's a reason why they're not accepting our farm supplies. Why? Right. Well, we have a guy in Bobby Kennedy that is willing to question that, and I'm excited about it, because President Trump wants to get the government working for the people again, and that's what the American people wanted. Right. And Bobby's the perfect fit for this position.
Well, and Senator, to your point, like, if we didn't question science, we'd still be putting leeches on ourselves to get rid of the flu. We would still be having like the Salem witch trials if we didn't question the status quo. And that you're absolutely right. And we talked about this yesterday, but these Democrats voted, plus Murkowski and another Republican, Collins, voted for Rachel Levine, who couldn't even thought he was a woman. So it's like, now they're going to vote for Bobby Kennedy because this guy has actually gone out and won lawsuits?
Yeah, and that's my whole point. The hypocrisy of the Democrat Party is so out of control right now, and they're jockeying for positions. You take most of these individuals that's on this panel, right? Their number one dream is to be able to run for president. And I think what you're having on this hearing right now, and on all these confirmations, when they're digging in on Tulsi, digging in on Cash, or digging in on Pete, they're digging on Bobby, is that they're trying to jockey for who the next person is that's going to be crowned, because we know Democrats, they don't have primary for presidency, who's going to be crowned the next likely person to be their nominee for president. Because, my Lord, just last summer, they had no bench to move to, so they moved from Biden, whose numbers were in the tank, and went to someone that had worse numbers than Harris. And then they were talking about resurrecting Hillary Clinton. Well, all those ships are sailed, and so there's no one left there. And I really do believe, with everything inside of me, Carl, all this is for show, because you got people that's in the Senate wanting to be crowned the next nominee to run for president in 4 years. Yeah.
We used to do this thing. It rhymed with, governing. That's right, sir. You're one of the few up there who likes to do that. Senator Markwayne Mullin, always a pleasure, sir.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.